And what happens if a car comes?
You die.
What?
Just relax.
Okay.
Car crashes. They are a staple of cinema. Whenever there is a chance in an action movie, cars get wrecked, damaged and blown to smithereens. And I love that. It's an easy way to get an adrenaline rush out of the viewer. Cars are fast and dangerous, and whenever you step into one, there is a chance of getting into an accident. Even if you are a responsible, attentive driver like me, you still have to factor in the other roadhogs who could kill you with their reckless driving. So seeing that play out in movies is kinda awesome. This thing eats up your wallet, so you know how expensive even the tiniest scratch can be.
Look! You see that? You did that.
Oh, come on, that'll buff right out.
And then you get to sit there and watch somebody else's car become a casualty like this. And feel satisfaction.
Woohoo! Look at this! At least it's not mine, sucker!
Cars replaced horses not only for action scenes, but also paved the way for the lonesome, psychotic outlaw. C-movies love to show off their production value with awesome car stunts, but these examples rarely show the aftermath or deal with the consequences of the trauma. And that's where I want to put my finger. Let me share some wisdom with you. There are quite a few movies that use a car crash at the beginning as the inciting incident. These moments are sudden, chaotic and scary, shocking and very much possible to happen out of nowhere. It makes sense. I mean, the main non-natural cause of death in the world is motor vehicle accidents. There's a reason why superheroes constantly have to save people from the impending danger of incoming vehicles. Y'all wouldn't believe the number of times people get hit by a bus or a car in movies and TV. And I tell you, honestly, it's ridiculous. I can't feel any kind of empathy for these imbeciles. Has no one in the world ever taught you to look left and right before you cross the street? Or even better not to walk backwards into the street? I mean, what am I supposed to feel for these dunces? How did you manage to survive this far in your life? And the best part, besides vehicles often arriving without any noise, is they can see them from far away and only hit the brakes or start honking after the damage is done. You can't tell me that's an accident.
It's malevolent intent.
And the people stupidly dancing around in the danger zone, they know what they're in for when they slowly walk in there like they own the street. Don't act surprised if you get mowed down, this goes both ways. I can't pity them. They know the risks, so no tears from me. But if it's done right, it can be really impactful, like in Twin Peaks: The Return. This one scene stayed with me long after. The reason it works so well is the editing. It is unexpected, but we are reasonably prepared for it. All the information is there and we hope it doesn't happen. It's shocking and realistic. Execution is everything. Mwah. There are a few camera setups that signal an accident in the making. We already have characters wandering into the street. But there are also shots from inside a car that really build anxiety. If you ever see a character framed with the windshield like that, you know what's coming. Either from the side or more prominently, from behind, from the backseat perspective. While I love me some good old action scene, I'm also quite fond of the thinking man's car crashes. The realistic, traumatizing events that scar a character for life. It's basically tragic backstory 101, simple and effective. Rarely do we see the perpetrators or the character holding a grudge against them, if there even is one. It comes off as random but deeply depressing and impactful. It ain't fair to lose someone you love, so you automatically get our empathy. If this is used right, I'm loving it. But only from a storytelling point of view, not in a weird, arousing way, mind you. Characters can be shaped in many ways because of such trauma. In I, Robot, Spooner's hatred for robots is explained as a unit saved him after a collision instead of a girl in the sinking car next to him. He is not blaming the truck driver who fell asleep and caused the accident, but the robot for not saving the little girl. In Get Out, we don't see what happened to Chris' mom, but we understand she was hit by a car. Notice that in these cases it is raining heavily. Sometimes that is all the information you need. I like how Lilo tells Stitch only that her parents were driving in the night and it was raining.
It was rainy and they went for a drive.
That's enough to connect the dots. Frozen even has the period-accurate equivalent with the parents' ship getting lost at sea during a storm. Those were the times. But the most diabolical use of this trope comes from Enter the Void. The director puts you in the protagonist's shoes and you experience this harrowing incident not just once, not twice, but 3 unexpected times. Damn, that's effective. I nearly succumbed to the #1 natural cause of death myself. So whenever these scenes are treated earnestly, it is usually a win on an emotional level. It is simple and basic, but the execution can be creative. I'd rather have the character be scarred for life in an understandable way than watch these goofs moonwalk into their completely avoidable doom. And remember, before crossing a street, always look left, right, up, down, press A and B and then start walking. And don't text and drink or something like that. Thanks for watching. I need to touch some grass now.
Spin the slots.